the new record is also the name of your youth group.
Right.
Thrive.
Right.
Why?
I took my youth group on a mission trip about 8 years ago, and we went down to, and we haven't been since. No, I'm just kidding. But we went down to Geneva, Alabama. And down in Geneva, Alabama, there are these two rivers. There's a junction. There's a park there. But there's a tree there that's 300 years old. Now, California, you guys are used to ginormous trees of grand age. We don't have that in Alabama. We got pine trees, and the tornadoes just blow them down every so often. So there aren't trees like this. And so we got to go see this thing. And the limbs are so big, they're coming down and touching the ground and going back up. The limbs are bigger than my own trees.
Now, is that the tree that's on the front of the record then?
That is the tree called the Angel Tree in Charleston.
Oh, okay, cool.
But the first time we ever saw one like this was in Geneva. And it's right in the middle of the junction. It's a giant tree planted by streams of water. Youth pastor gears are kicking in, right?
Yeah.
So we're playing around the tree, and this farmer says, you know, if you were to wipe all the dirt out from under this thing, you'd have just as many roots as you got limbs. And he kind of did his hands in a way. He put one hand facing down and the other one on top of it facing up like trees, roots and reach. And right then, I was like, we got to talk about this. I've been using Psalm 1 for several years already with them.
Yeah.
Because it's short and it talks about digging in and reaching out. And we just spent a little time in Psalm 1, and we talked about, you know, sometimes believers are all roots. They're wanting to know more about God. They're learning about theologies. They want to know about everybody's opinion and all the different books and all the new Greek words, whatever. They're all about knowing stuff, but they don't love people.
Yeah.
So everything they know doesn't go anywhere. And then a lot of times you find believers that are all reach. They're going to go feed people and save people and do, but there's no root system in their faith.
So when a storm comes,
wham, knocks them right over.
Yeah.
So we looked at the balance, the tension between letting God define you and knowing who you are before you get out there to the world. And that's been who we've been ever since. So now it's finally in song form we can share with the world.
That's cool.